Hi, artists. It's Miss Messer. And this week we have been talking all about shapes. And we've been doing a little shape practice. And today we get to go ahead and put our knowledge together and make something really awesome. We get to make a robot. I'm so excited to make a robot using shapes with you. So let's go ahead and get started. All right. So as usual for today, you will need a white piece of paper. And we're going to start with a pencil. And I want you to, on your white piece of paper, find the middle of the paper with your finger, just kind of the middle. And then I want you to move your finger up a little bit because we want to make, we're going to start with the head of our robot and we're going to make it go up a little from the bottom. And now the shapes I'm going to show you are the shapes that I think would look good on my robot. If you want to use different shapes, you definitely can, of course. But I'm going to go ahead and start my robot with just a square head. Awesome. That looks like a great start. And then I'm going to give my robot what's called a torso. A torso is your head and, I'm sorry, your chest and your stomach. So I'm going to go ahead and put my torso down here, just a little bit further down. Awesome. But something's missing between my head and my torso. Do you know what it is? It's a neck. I have to make sure I add a neck to my awesome artwork. And then I've got my head, my neck, my torso, which is the chest and the tummy of my robot. And then I'm going to go ahead, I need to add arms and legs. So I could make a line, but remember a line is different than a shape. To make it a shape, we're going to put another line right next to it. And we're going to put a little end on it. So now we've got a shape, kind of like a long rectangle shape. And we'll do the same thing over here. But if you wanted the other arm to go up, you could go like this. Maybe your robot is a dancing robot. That's cool. There we go. And I'm going to do the same thing for my legs. I'm going to draw a straight line right down next to it. And then at the bottom, I connect it. A straight line and a straight line down right next to it. And at the bottom, I connected it. Now you can see my robot here. I've used mostly squares and rectangles. That's kind of a square. This is more of a rectangle, 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 rectangle. But we know lots of different shapes. So you can use different shapes too, either on your body or to add details. So I might want to add some fingers. So I'm going to make a hand, a square shape, and then I could add triangle fingers. That would be cool. I'm going to do the same thing on my other hand. So I make like a square shape hand and I do triangle fingers. Oh, I like that. And I definitely want my robot to have a face. I could do circle eyes. I could add details like eyelashes or eyebrows. I could add a square nose. I could add a rectangle mouth with a zigzag inside. That makes it look like I've got chompity teeth. I could add some wiggly shapes on top for the hair of my robot. And these are one of these shapes like, I don't know if there's a name for this kind of shape, but I sure think it's fun. And I could add details like buttons, because robots have buttons that you press on them. I could add a screen on my robot. I could add feetsies. And then I'm going to grab my markers and trace my pencil lines.